Hey guys, it's Legacy, and today I'm going to teach you guys how I make my thumbnails. Now, today I'm sick, like very sick. I have like a runny nose, watery eyes, but I wanted to do this one anyway because I wanted to use a mic, and I didn't want to actually play The Sims today. So I guess we just get started. So I use like 1280 by 720. That's the size. I'm pretty sure that's the size for all thumbnails. I'm pretty sure. Unless you can go bigger, because sometimes I see like a black line around it, unless I don't fill it in all the way. So, the way that I make my thumbnails is I start off with like the bucket tool, like right here. But yeah, we get to that. And I kind of go like an off-white, like, I don't know, not really cream color, but like an off-white color. And then I just fill it in. You can barely see the difference, but I just do that anyway. And then I do the same thing for the black. I go like a little bit like off black, if you would say that. So I just like go to the shape tool. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. And I start off at like a corner. I don't know. I like my this is for borders. If you don't want a border, then you don't have to do this. But I like having a border. So I just go up. I missed it. It was right there, and I missed it. I'm trying to line it up with the lines, but I can get it. But nope. I might just speed through this if I can't get it right. Oh, okay. Yep. Wait, right there. Right there. Okay, so I must have been very loud right there. I'm sorry, but I got excited. So, is that the right black color? I'm pretty sure that's the black I used. Yes, it was. Now you can get like a picture of your sim. So, I don't know, I go in my open, and then you go to your screenshots. And I have this whole photo shoot set theme, custom content that I use. I'll show a video of that one too. But yeah, and I have a slow computer, so I might skip through this part again. Okay, there it goes. See? He's actually trying to work today. So I'm gonna have to pick a sim that I actually like, and I don't like most of these. So I can use my sim self, I guess, even though she looks kind of close to being me. I don't know. I didn't have that many close-up pictures as much as I like. Okay, so I guess I'll pick. I'll just go with this one. Okay. And then I use the magic eraser tool, and I just click on the white areas, and it gets like most of it out. And then I just zoom in closer because I'm very picky, and I need to get all these little white spots. It'll make it look kind of messed up, but it works. See? And I'm pretty sure that's all the spots I need to get. And then I do, what is this? Yeah, the magic wand. I think that's what they call it. And then I go to select, and then I go to, is it refine edge? I'm pretty sure it's refine edge. And then I have my settings right here. You can set it to the same settings if you want to, but you don't have to. So, okay, and then you click remember settings, and then you'll have it for each and every time, so you don't have to keep like fixing it. So then I just press Control X or Command or whatever your computer uses. I honestly don't know. And then I just copy and paste it, and then paste it over in a new layer, and then boom, look at that. And the refined edge is to make it look more smooth, because if you don't do that, it'll be all like jaggedy, and I do not like that at all. It just, like, when you zoom out on the picture, it looks okay, even if it's all jaggedy. But if you go close up and it looks all nice and high quality, that's what I go for. And then for next, I do sharpen. Yeah, go to filter. It's going to be on the same layer as my sim. And I go to sharpen, and then I go to smart sharpen. Now here's all the settings that I use. You can copy them or do your own. It's best when you do your own, so you can like do your own preferences. Yes, you do that, and then you press OK, and then it should be loading. You'll see how long it takes this time. Mhm. Just continue. Mhm. Mhm. And there we go. I could not see the difference there. I'm not wearing my glasses. So let's go back. If it lets me go back, please let me go back. I don't think it likes me today. Oh, did I not press it? I didn't press it. Okay. But you can kind of see the difference. Can you? Yes. Yes. Okay. It's sharper. It's just like, it kind of like contours it by itself. Kind of. But, okay. Let's just get over this. This whole tutorial thing is a mess. But, it's fine. Because it's a mess. Like me. Ooh. So, let's go to the, eyedropper. I'm pretty sure you use press Alt to get to the eyedropper too. And I just go to like where the shadow is already on my sim and go like a lot darker. And then yeah, probably a lot darker. And then I go and I switch the size of the tool a lot during this, but I'm gonna try to basically do her makeup. I'm gonna have to do contour and stuff so she can look all pretty. And I might go through this just like kind of like makeup. I don't do my makeup that much. So I'm just doing, like, going with the shadow that's already on the sim. I'm just going to try to enhance it. Just kind of like that. And I'll just do the rest of her body, and then I'll just skip through it. Okay, so once you get all that done, you can, like, fix it up, kinda, if you want, because, like, forehead area kind of looks all jaggy. You can just go to, like, the smudge tool, and you can just, like, move it around, kinda. That's what I like to do. Just like fix it, because most likely won't do it perfectly the first time. Well, at least I don't do it perfectly because I mess up a lot. But you just shade in wherever you want it to be shaded. And then next you go to filter, and then you go to blur, and you go to whatever this blur is. I'm not gonna say because I'm gonna mess up. So I have it set to the radius to 10 pixels, and it makes it all smudgy, and it'll look good. I promise. I don't promise because it might look bad. But go to multiply, and then you go down to like, I don't know, 30. Depending on how strong you want it to be. Like if you go down all the way, you won't see it. If you go like higher, it'll be all too much. So you just around 30 is good for most things. Yeah. And then you do it again, but with highlight this time. So you just switch it up, get your white tool out, and then I like to zoom in when I do this part because I kind of need to see. And most of the time, I'm not wearing my glasses, so most of the time I'm blind. So you go to hardness, and then I have it down to like 40, 50, and then I just set the size, and then you just go with the highlighted points of the Sim's body. Yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. So you just go with the highlight. You can like just look up like contouring on like Pinterest or Instagram and you'll find something. Because there's always something that you can look up that's better than this tutorial. Oh gosh. Oh man, I'm special. But you just go and highlight. Easy. I'm just gonna skip through this part again because it kind of speaks for itself. You just highlight where it's already highlighted, kinda.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside.
So, and then after you do this, after you're done with everything, you do the same thing with the blur. And if you're using like Photoshop CC like 2015 or the newer version, so probably already have it up there for you. So you can just blur it out, and then you can go to overlay. Not overlay, yeah, overlay. It makes it all shiny and stuff. And you can go down to like 50. This time I do about 50 because I like my Sims looking pretty shiny. So after you do that, you can go to your other layers, like the background layers, and then you make them invisible. Then on this one, you go and flatten the image. No, merge visible. Yeah, you merge the visible ones, and then you can just bring them back. Then the layer with your sim, you duplicate it. If I can find it, yeah, duplicate the layer. You can name it something. I just keep it as copy. And then you go up to the blur. And you do it one more time. It'll look like this. It'll look all messed up and mess up your eyes because it's messing up mine right now. Then you go to overlay. It's super shiny. Then you go down to like 50 or something, or however much you want the shine to be. So I'll go with 50 because it looks like she's glowing, and I like that. The higher you go, the more it'll be like that. Lower, less it'll be shiny. It will be less shiny. So I just put around 50. This looks so nice, and it makes it all bronzy and stuff. So you just keep that like that. Keep the layers looking all nice and clean. So you go to your text layer next, and then for this one to be like thumbnail tutorial or something. I like to merge two different fonts. I like to use Paper Daisy and use the brackets, and it gives the little flowery vines. It looks so pretty. And then I mix it up with the Urban Oil typeface regular ones. And all of these are like demo versions because this one doesn't come. Oh, wait, what? It does come with the numbers? Okay, I have misunderstood something. But, oh, no, I'm right. Okay, so you go back to this one, and it doesn't do numbers because it's a demo. So this one be thumbnail tutorial. If I didn't spell that right, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But, I can just fix it afterwards when the recording's done. No one will notice. So I just Control T so you can transform. I hold down Shift so you can keep it same, like, shape, kind of. And then I put it directly in the middle, kind of, like, right there. Yeah. You can make it bigger if you want. For the blind people like me who decides not to wear their glasses. And then, Bicubic Smoother is so you can expand things. I'm pretty sure Sharper is so you can make them smaller. So that's what I learned because I'm a smart person. Okay, let's go to blending options. I'm going too fast. If you didn't see that, you right click, and then you go to blending options. And then I click stroke, and I give it like a black stroke. It's size like 5, 4, 4 or 5. You can make it as thick as you want. I go pretty thin though. Let me go back to 4. Yeah, there you go. And you put it on the outside because if you do inside, it'd be inside of the word. It'll look pretty weird. Center is like in between both of them. Still pretty weird. So I just do outside. Make it look all pretty and stuff. And then the blend mode, normal, opacity all the way up. And then you go to drop shadow and you just add a drop shadow to it. So I use black again, opacity all the way up, spread. You just like tinker with all of these settings. Make it look like you want it to look. And then after that, it's basically a basic thumbnail. Basic like me. But you can like make it better, I guess, by like adding the little lines because I'm extra, so I like to make it extra like me. So I go to select and I go to load selection. I'll do that on the layer with the sim. So it selects the whole sim for me. And then I can you pick a color, kind of off white again. Or you can like make it match the color you have over there. I like making it look kind of similar to the sim. Like off of their skin color. Or you can do like off of like anything you want to pop. So I'm making kind of blue to match the head scarf over there. And then you do a new layer above your sim, make sure it's still selected. Then you go with the paint bucket tool and boom, you got that. Then you go to select, then you go to modify, then you go to contract. And I do it by 3, just matters on how thick or thin you want it to be. And then it'll like zoom in kind of, if you want to see it kind of zooms in. And then I do Control X. It'll outline the sim. So I just grab the layer 5 for me. It might be something different for you. And then I put it underneath my sim. and then I kind of move it to the side. I'm using the arrow keys for this. You can use whatever you want. And then you just move it to the side. And this part looks all weird because it selected the choker. You know, I like it kinda. So I'm gonna keep it. And you can do that as many times you want. Just duplicate the layer. And then you can move it again. I don't know, I feel like 2 is kinda too much for this one. Let me see. Nope, I feel like it looks good like that. And just you can merge those 2 layers. I'm probably not making sense. But you can just kind of see what I'm doing. You can follow along. And I just use the eraser tool to, nope, to fix whatever is messed up. I know there's going to be a line up there. That's why I'm doing this. And then you go behind your sim, fix anything that pops up. And that's basically how I do my thumbnails. I'm trying to see if there's anything else they do. Yes. Okay. Then you go to this thing right here. I don't know. It's kind of like a half circle thing. Yeah. You go to photo filter. You can make it like, I go to color. You can change the color to whatever you want. I mainly go to like a kind of a pinkish color. Like, well, a mixture of red and orange. So, yeah. And then you go to density and make it as strong as you want. You can see that the stronger it is, the more it shows, the more the colors pop. So I just go pretty low with it. But I like that because that's without. It just adds a hint of orange to it. And that's pretty much all for my thumbnails. I'm pretty sure. And then you just save it to wherever you normally save stuff. I've used save as, and then I have an edit folder. There you go. And then it'll mainly show up as a Photoshop file. You go to PNG, at least that's what I use. And then for this one, it'll be thumbnail tutorial. If I spelled that wrong again, I'm just so disappointed. And then you just save. And then I don't know what this does. I just keep it to smallest, slow. Just, you know. And then you're done. Round of applause, everybody. You did it. I'm surprised that I made it through this video because my throat hurts, my nose is running, and I can't see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys learned something from this, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.